Hey everyone, eplipswich here, and today I'm trying out the trial version of Newton and the Apple Tree. So that it was just recently released, this demo, and its Kickstarter is going on right now. And this game is by Laplacian and being translated by SOL Press. It's a relatively new company who also introduced Sakura. Now actually I did want to try out the demo of Sakura. I was intending to let's play it, but unfortunately I didn't really enjoy Sakura that much, so yeah, so I didn't let's play in the end. But Newton and the Apple Tree seems different. In fact, I think we all know, for those who have kept in touch with Kickstarter for Newton and the Apple Tree, it got funded within like a day. Yeah, fully funded within like a day, because it has massive potential. It looks really interesting. So yeah, something about, I think this girl is Newton or something like that. I don't know, but well, we're gonna find out. So let's check out this game and let's see what the demo has to offer, shall we? Let's go. New game. I like the mouse icon here, pointer with the feather icon. Yeah. So try out the demo. Let me view the H scenes. Oh yeah. In case you all don't know, yeah, I'm playing the obviously I'm playing the 18+ version of this Newton and the Apple Tree. But of course, I'm not going to view the H scenes just yet. No, we can save those for later. Huh? We're going to try out the demo. I'm not sure if the demo is going to have the H scenes, or is it like we have to click on let me view the H scenes to actually see the H scenes. But no, I'm going to try out the demo from the start. So let's go. Something very unusual was going on. What was this? Plum softness overflowing beneath my right hand. Wow. I mean, yeah, at the start we already have apples. Yeah, we're holding on to apples. I mean, this game is called Newton and the Apple Tree, right? We're holding on to some apples. Yeah, they're as plump as apples, but they are apples, right? Well, in the center of my left palm was a small pouch, one as perky as a fledgling bird. Right. Nice looking apple. Yeah, it's clearly an apple, right? I'm grabbing an apple. In my right hand rested the perfect embodiment of a guy's fantasies. It gave me a sense of security, accepting my entire being. With even the most minor movement, it bounced back softly in response. But did that mean my left hand was unhappy? Not at all. well, the left one is a much smaller apple, but still, it's an apple. In fact, it was experiencing complete bliss as well. There was a faint softness hiding behind the several layers of clothing, almost imperceptible. It was obvious, but it was definitely there, roundness the male form lacks. At the very least, I could say that it certainly wasn't losing out to my right hand. You could even say it was winning, in a certain way, because I like small apples. Yeah, Yotsuko. So Asanaga is Syuji is his name, alright. Oh, you actually make note of that? 32 seconds. Alright, sure. This is not what it looks like. I'm just holding apples. And this was a critical moment where I had to carefully consider what my next move would be. And who's this girl here? So that's Yotsuko, someone the main character apparently knows. But this girl? The girl in my left hand. A blonde, twin-tailed, gorgeous green-eyed beauty. Perky bird girl looked up at me, and for a moment I thought our eyes were going to meet. Perky bird girl? Who's Perky bird girl? You call this girl Perky bird girl? But instead she seemed to be staring past me, up at the endless blue sky. Hey, are you okay? And I mean, both of them don't mind. They don't seem to mind. Okay, now she seems to mind. What groundbreaking discovery? You're Newton? The girl whose mind had seemed to be anywhere but here suddenly raised her voice. A person with any common sense wouldn't speak this loudly, not when their listener was this close to them. What, because I touched your apple? Come again? Okay. Well... The situation was completely turned on its head as she began snapping at me like a badly behaved puppy. But how did we even end up in this situation in the first place? What? Oh, you just realized, girl? That I'm touching your, you know. Now what? She only realized it now. I guess I'm sorry about that. Make up your mind, pervert or commoner. So which one is it? Ouch! Don't call me a virgin! Hey, knock it off. I know it's true, but you don't have to say it. Yeah, like why are you still grabbing the apples now? Okay. Yeah, you're right. Oh, so Yotsuko is Syuji's childhood friend. You mean I'm the pitiful one? Yeah, you are. I see. That made sense. Thinking over, I sure was pitiful, wasn't I? The world is vast and oh, and yet I don't think anyone's been quite as wrecked as I just was. How did it all begin again? Yeah, let's rewind back. For goodness sake. Let's calm down for a second. Okay, think back. Okay, what just happened? With this soft feeling overflowing out of my right hand, I'll just take a moment to what? Oh, May 1st, 2017. Oh, so that's your child friend right there. Okay, I was being watched. Without a doubt. I couldn't make out her line of sight, but I could tell. Like, why are you even looking at her boobs? Why is that the first thing you see? She was definitely looking at me. It's so strange. That person over there was absolutely watching me the whole time. This next song is a tribute to all the inequality in the world. What? To me, this song is something I wanted to. I'm going to be playing singing for you. This was hard. I had such a tough crowd standing there right in front of me. What did you want? What kind of line is this? I wanted to hear it. I wanted to ask you what you were feeling. Just what were you thinking when you bought those eccentric glasses? What exactly possessed you to put them on? For now, I'd like you to listen to my next song. Who is he talking to? This girl? The tropical fish from the green grottos? What is he even mumbling about? I don't know. Wait, he's actually singing now? Anyway, it was time to play. I'm sorry for the bad singing. All I could do was sing. I'm sorry, I don't think that's supposed to be a song. What even is going on anyway? The evening rush hour had mostly died down, with there also being little to no people around who were commuting barefoot. I just finished performing the last song within my repertoire, making it the 16th performance of the day. Why is his child friend wearing a disguise and this kind of disguise on top of that? The girl with the Groucho glasses kept listening to my performance without moving a muscle. Okay. Was she even listening to my song at all? Okay, so she's the only one listening to your song. Well, she's your child friend, so nobody else is listening. Or was she maybe trying to make contact with aliens? I wasn't sure. Well, I guess she kind of looks like an alien, but... And it was because I didn't know that it was making me anxious. Thank you very much for listening. I'll wrap it up here today. It sure has gotten quite chilly these days, don't you think? Yeah, the awkward laugh. No response. Thank you very much for listening all the way up until the end. Silence. Dead in the water? Well then, I should get packing. I tried to make out the expression of the girl in Groucho glasses. My sole audience member, and I mean tried, because I couldn't see anything through those. As I grabbed the guitar case that only had some small change inside and closed the lid. I mean, you can tell, right, from the hair, the color of her hair. I strapped the guitar to my back. I'm here on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Well, I say that, but I really burned through all my material today. Okay, so Syuji basically kind of works as a, what you call that term? Broker? No, not broker. I can't remember what that term was. The kind of person who plays music. Yeah, some breaker or broker or what, something like that. I can't quite remember the term. Yeah, a broker or something, I can't remember. But yeah, you know what I mean. Over 16 times. So, girl, you trying to test Syuji whether he can recognize you? The truth is, you're the first person that ever stopped by to listen. And where do you get the change from? From her? Well then, if you excuse me, I'll be taking my leave now. By the way, those Groucho glasses, they surprised me at first, but I think they suit you. Maybe? What are you talking about, Syuji? It happened there, when I walked towards the ticket gate of an almost deserted station square. I felt something violently tug on the guitar strapped to my back. Ah! What a... The girl wearing the Groucho glasses looked down on me as her long hair fluttered in the wind. What's the big deal? What's the big idea? This is the first time I heard such a term. What's the big idea? What's the big deal? What? I don't recognize you. With those Groucho glasses? Huh? An unexpectedly cool and intellectual voice came from behind the Groucho glasses. Well, I think there's a spelling error right there. M, not M, just N, A-N. Though it wasn't the time to think about that. Oops. Oops, you're so dead now, Syuji. What? Yeah, that totally suits you, I think. Well, when she asked about it again, it was hard to answer her head on. Besides, they didn't actually suit her at all to begin with. You sure about that? You sure you're not angry? I don't really understand where you're going with this though. Of course I'm afraid in a situation like this. Isn't that a normal reaction? There wasn't the slightest smile visible on Groucho glasses' girl's face. It wasn't even a straight face. And naturally, you couldn't even get a hint of what was going on behind the glasses. You couldn't even tell what kind of expression the person had. What was with this girl? What the hell was this about? Regards to ornaments. Well, thanks for the complicated explanation, but this. Okay. But I don't know how the this translates to that's the concept, but I mean, because this is basically just a copula, like, yeah, actually they should probably have translated it as like period. Yeah, because like this is usually the tense that you use to end a Japanese sentence, so you can say so full stop or period. right? I think that would fit better. I mean, rather than that's the concept. Yeah? The Groucho glasses wearing girl read something out loud, straight out of her head, without intonation. Definition? Adjective? Sure. I'm sorry, but I'm seriously not following this conversation right now at all. Okay, and so as we hear the sounds of cars passing by. Did I upset her or something? How about you tell her, ask her to remove those Groucho glasses? I mean, clearly she's pissed, alright, but she's just saying it in a roundabout way. I don't know. What am I doing? I'm looking at you, girl. Hey? You mean what am I doing, as in, why am I playing the guitar here? Huh? How did she know my full name? Who are you? As subtle as a plank to the face, if I do say so myself. That was the best I could come up with, in my panicked state. Slowly, the girl raised her hand to her glasses. Okay. An eerie silence took over. Beyond her glasses, what kind of expression was she giving me? Her face looked kind of familiar. What? Hey, aren't you gonna take those off? How about you take them off for her? There we go. She looks really beautiful actually. I mean, earlier when we saw him grabbing her boobs, she looks beautiful too. That face of hers. But now here, yeah, she looks beautiful too. I think she's gonna be my waifu when the full game comes out. Yes, I'm going for her. I mean, I always support childhood friends, so that's that too. Who was she? You don't know her? I thought she was your childhood friend. I really wanted to shout that at her, but the face of the girl beyond those Groucho glasses was so overwhelmingly beautiful. Oh, so maybe this is like a long time ago, because, well, he did say that she's his childhood friend, Yotsuko, right? I was unable to, and ended up gulping down air. Her cold eyes, looking down on me, seemed to awaken something new deep inside. With those red eyes. Yes, the way she looked down on me, those eyes filled with contempt. I didn't hate it. Not at all, rather. I was kinda into it. Oh, you're kind of into masochism? like those, no, this kind of style. I seem to have discovered a whole new kind of fetish. But I do like this girl. I mean, not because I have the same fetish as this guy, no, but because she really looks beautiful. In the end, I couldn't read her expressions even without the glasses. I mean, it piques my interest because she's the mysterious type. I do like mysterious girls, you know. In that moment, a dusted memory started rattling deep inside my brain. I suddenly remembered the beauty right in front of me. Now you remember? And so the vague after image that formed within my memories and the features of the girl standing before me finally overlapped. Yotsuko? Is that you? Finally you remember. Or maybe is it like a long time? Has it been a long time since he met his childhood friend? The name of my childhood friend. A name I was all too well used to saying. Well, this girl is really very exact, very specific. 387 minutes and 7 seconds. That's rather long. Oh yeah, because he was playing the song and all that, right? 387. That's actually, how many hours was it? Well, we take 387 divided by 60. Let me see. That's actually about 6.5 hours. 6 hours and 20 minutes to be exact. What? That long? What in the world are you doing here? Well, I'm playing the guitar because I'm broke. What? I was at a loss of words. Missing an ad there. And Yotsuko kept silently looking down at me. I finally found what I want to do. Yeah, I want to play guitar. I'm sorry. Well, sorry you had to listen to my strange songs for exactly 387 minutes and 7 seconds straight. But you're the one that kept listening this whole time, you know. Ouch. But, well, you sure have a sharp tongue, don't you? They might not make you bleed, but words can be deadly too, you know? But hey, it's fine. Say whatever you want. It's fine, I don't care. And why is that? And who's Asanaga Syuichiro? I'm used to having my grandpa shoved into the conversation. Oh, your grandpa. Hey, whatever. It's fine, really. Besides, I don't even know where he got himself lost right now, so... Your grandpa's lost? Huh? Huh. What did you say? Package from him? Package? Yotsuko slowly nodded in response. When? Today? Huh. Talk about timing. England? Huh. England? England? Huh. 3 years ago. My grandpa just ran off on one of his trips to Europe, and I hadn't heard from him since. So that's where he went. Anyway, what did he send? What, an apple? Seeing that this is Newton and the apple tree. Yotsuko removed the choker that was attached to her neck. What choker? In the palm of her held out hand lay a single ordinary brass key. What is this? Yeah, a key to what? But what's it for? Oh. Huh? I see. What else? What? 2 plane tickets? One for me, another for who? You? Wait, he wants us to go meet up with him? He has been travelling around for how many years already? And he's suddenly calling us out? And to England of all places? Why didn't this mental woman even bat an eye at my grandpa's blatant selfishness? Mental woman? Why do you call her mental woman? I don't know about that term, mental woman. She looks fine. Oh, Tanbridge. You mean Cambridge, but due to copyright reasons, we cannot call it Cambridge, we call it Tanbridge. I think so. Tanbridge University. Of course I know the name. And university that keeps producing excellent scientists one after the other. Above all, its reputation is unmistakable in the world of theoretical physics, and is regarded as one of the best educational institutions in the world. Right now? Like right now? Okay. How about no? Okay. I say I'm not! Academia? An academy built for him? Huh. So he's supposed to be a clever guy, but he kind of like gave up on something? No, that's not right. That's just a big misunderstanding, Yotsuko. That wasn't made for me. I'm not the one. Grandpa is expecting. Expecting what exactly? You know, this kind of translation sounds a bit wrong. I mean, when you put it like, Grandpa is expecting, it sounds like he's gonna get pregnant. If you know what I mean? I think February what he's trying to say is, that wasn't made for me. I'm not the one. You know, I'm not the one for it. Grandpa is the one expecting it, or something like that, you know. I mean, this line sounds kind of strange, but yeah, I mean, especially like I said, Grandpa is expecting it. Oh, you mean he's getting pregnant? You know, it can be interpreted that way, you know. So all these subtleties. Oh, you see, Yotsuko is wanting to meet you again. See, you know, she misses you. How can you do this to her? Come on, you wouldn't treat a childhood friend so that bad. Come on, she's so cute. Yeah. And also, Yotsuko! When you moved out, a lot of things happened. And I kinda quit physics. Now you made her sad, how could you? I don't even read books anymore. So, you should go after your dream, Yotsuko. Do it for me, okay? Do it for me too, okay? I'm sure Grandpa feels the same way, so those tickets were probably meant just for you, Yotsuko. Yeah, right. Why would he give you 2 plane tickets? 2 plane tickets for herself? Come on now. Invite someone from the academy or something. There's a bunch of them that want to see Grandpa, right? I turned my back to Yotsuko and walked away. I intended to break away from the me that was engrossed in science. Why? Why do you want to break away though? I turned without looking back, making my way to the station. I see. Okay. So, we're doing it. Phew. I dropped my stuff and flopped onto the bed. So what made him like change his mind and end up in that situation? So I guess that situation is only going to happen much later, because this is like way back, you know, before they fly to London and then meet that girl. Yeah. It's gonna get interesting. Why you turn off the lights? She sure got pretty. How many years has it been since the last time I saw her? I haven't seen her since she moved. So that was what, 7 or 8 years prior? It felt like such a long time ago. But it also felt like it was only yesterday. England, huh? I gave myself to the imminent? Is there such a word called imminent? I think it's imminent, right? Imminent. I-M-M, not I-N-M. Yeah? And a spelling error there. And closed my eyelids. Yeah, imminent sleepiness. And close my eyelids. Yeah. Okay. So we're getting a flashback. Whoa! Amazing! What is this? That girl must be the young Yotsuko. It's all old and stuff, but you can totally see it. Yeah, this old man must be the grandpa, yeah? Reflecting telescope? Newton?
Isaac Newton. 近代科学の父と言っても過言ではない。大科学者じゃ。
Yeah, truly a great scientist. Oh!
その人がこの望遠鏡を作ったの?
I don't think so. I think this telescope is made by Galileo Galilei, right? Oh, he did make a telescope too? Because from what I learned in school, I know Galileo Galilei is the first person that comes to mind when it comes to telescopes. Yeah, universal gravitation. Gravity, in other words. Whoa! The moon as a whole! Who cares about that, old man? Was he a girl? I don't know. No! His hair was long, but he was an old man. Are you seriously suggesting that Newton's a girl? But hey, I don't know. Jeez, we'll listen to your old man story sometime later or something. Okay, Grandpa? Tell us how to play around this telescope first.
や 帰れ。
Oh, that's a abrupt ship made 2017. Sorry, I'm eating some stuff. Maybe it's because what? I think this kind of a weird line here again. Maybe it's because I saw Yotsuko again, but I had a really nostalgic dream. Now that I thought about it, that's when I was the most devoted to my studies. I really thought I would surpass Grandpa one day. In the end, I couldn't stay invested in science like Grandpa and Yotsuko. I wanted to try doing something else. I realized I was no match for my grandpa when it came to science, so I wanted to find my own something. Your own something? That desire came to be when Grandpa kept pushing me into science. And every single time the people around me pushed their expectations on me as the grandson of Asanaga Syuichiro, that weighed heavily on my mind. And when Grandpa went missing, I realized the truth and finally quit science. I quit. What would I go to Tenbridge for now? I have music now. Come on, stop kidding yourselves. Syuji, right? If I was in England, I'd rather go to Abbey Road than Tenbridge. I would have loved to see the Royal Albert Hall over Oxford any day. I wasn't a scientist. That's why I went around all the CD and musical instrument shops I could find. Actually, what made you even go into music? Syuji. Syuji, I mean. Spending my days doing street performances in the neighboring town so I couldn't get seen by anyone I know. Oh, I think I know what's the term really. It's basker, right? Yes, basker. Basker is the term I was thinking of, yeah. But why do you want to be a basker? I was really familiar with this shop too. Okay, live in Japan, alright. Hike. But my favorite genre of music wasn't all that popular in Japan. What genre is it? And I knew this probably wouldn't lead into anything fresh and exciting, but I'm sure something will come my way if I keep at it. No, you have to improvise, you know. That's weird. The bargaining corner is out in the open. Without much expectation, I turned my eyes towards the CDs and booklets that were neatly arranged in a strange way. What? 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 The elusive copy of Mike Newfield's one and only live concert in Japan? Ah, I see. That's the Mike. Alright. Mike Newfield. I don't know who Mike Newfield is though. I heard it got released as a cassette tape once, but I never imagined that a CD version of it actually existed. The Phantom album that disappeared from store shelves after the whole label change disaster. It wasn't supposed to have been sorry. It wasn't supposed to have been so domestically since back in 1984. And it contained the full score from his live concert in Montrose? What? What was this? It was almost as if it pinpointed me directly. A specially set up bargains corner for total maniacs. Seriously? Seriously? Wow! Again with that what glasses again? Groucho glasses? What? You thought I wouldn't catch on to you? Roots Master Yotsuko-san? You're wearing the same disguise though, Yotsuko. I just saw you yesterday. Only a goldfish could forget their lives in that time span? Determining is spelled wrong right there. Now, not trying to be mean to SOL Press, but I've been spotting quite a lot of spelling errors. That's actually really bad, you know. I know SOL Press is a relatively new translation company, but you know, spelling errors is the last thing you should ever make. You know, yeah, they are the last thing you should ever make. That's the thing. Actually, any kind of mistakes are the last thing you should ever make. But spelling errors, especially, are pretty glaring. You know. Yeah. But anyway, I frame no hypothesis, huh? Okay.
気に入りましたか？そのワゴンセール。気に入ったでしょうね、お客様。
Yeah. So, what in the world is this?
お買い上げありがとうございます。
What? I haven't purchased anything though. Listen to me. I'll put it back where it was. So stop.
つきましては、ただいまキャンペーン中なので、はい、どうぞ。
Okay. Where did you get this from? Is that a raffle? What? There's gonna be a raffle?
お客様に代わりまして、一回回します。
I didn't agree to this, but okay. Oh no, I think I know what Yotsuko's trying to do here. She's going to make me spin the raffle, right? And then get the grand prize. And then the grand prize is a plane ticket to London! Yeah, I totally bet it's going to be that. Why are you the one spinning it? At least let me do that myself. Oh, she spun it anyway. Ah! Go! Ah! On purpose, yes. The reward is the plane ticket. The plane ticket. What is it?
大当たり。
That's just shameless.
はい、一等の商品はこちら。
Hey, would you listen to me for once?
幼馴染と行くイギリスはテンブリッジ地方を巡る夫婦の旅。招待券。
Yeah, totally caught it. Of course, I figured as much.
長永くん、いいんですか？このままで。
Okay, now she's serious really, serious mode. I mean, she can joke when she wants to. After removing the Groucho glasses, Yotsuko called me by my name. It seems like she set up a rule to only break character when she took the glasses off.
いいわけないですよね。おじいさんとちゃんと話して、それでも朝永くんが科学をやめるというのなら、私も諦めます。
You give up too?
こんな風につきまとったりもしない。でも、逃げるように生きていくのは、朝永くんらしくないです。
Yeah, I wonder why he wanted to run away. It wasn't really explained yet, right? Not quite. I mean, he only quit after his grandpa went away. Maybe it's because his grandpa went away that then giving Syuji the impression that he has given up on science or something like that, or given up on him. That's why he quit science. I don't know. Maybe.
そんなの、私が知っている朝永くんじゃない。
Yotsuko said this wasn't the kind of person I was, huh? I was sure that inside of her, the old young me from a time when I was still captivated by the world of science was still there.
あの歌も痛々しくて聞いていられない。
Even though you listened to them for 6 hours straight?
387分7秒です。27分7秒。サバ読まないでください。
Come on, it's just a rough estimate. You sure have your numbers straight, don't you?
パスポートは持ってますよね。
Wait up, I haven't agreed to go with you.
行くんです。朝永くんは私と一緒にテンブリッジに行きます。
Alright.
これは決定事項です。このオファーを断ったところで、私はどんな手段を使ってもあなたをテンブリッジに連れて行く。
Alright, sure.
5体満足での出発が前提のオファーは、これが最初で最後ですよ。
You're really starting to scare me, you know?
ご安心を。ご両親の許可は得ています。
Yeah, no turning back. Mom, Dad, why has Thor forsaken me? Okay, that's a nice one. I would have to admit that's a nice translation right there. Although I don't know the actual Japanese text. It was true. Yotsuko had always followed closely behind me. She was the same girl that would always grab me by the back of my shirt and slowly move forward one step at a time when we were at the crowded places. But I wouldn't back down after setting my mind on something. I had never given in to Yotsuko's pleas, not even once. Alright, fine. All I have to do is to go with you, right? And that's how they end up in London. For me, England was the holy land of music. Really? England, the holy land of music? I didn't know that. Taking a stroll through the Holy Land after giving Grandpa a piece of my mind and finally quitting science didn't sound so bad. That is, assuming Yotsuko would get off my back. And assuming I'll even make it through the trip in one piece. Why not go to England? Yeah, it's a free trip too as well. Why not go to Cambridge? Right. So we have a white screen, waiting. Alright, so it had been exactly 10 hours since I left Japan, after being taken away by Yotsuko. Soon afterwards, Yotsuko took me by the hand and we hopped onto a red bus. We were watching the scenery through our window as passengers got off one after the other. 12 more kilometers, that's pretty long. Right.
Asanaga-kun, これ.
Yotsuko placed 20 sheets of A4 paper bound together with staples onto my lap. Are those notes? They all had English titles. Without having to ask her anything, I already figured out what this was. It was a thesis written by my grandpa. There's no way I can read this, Yotsuko, not in English. While holding on to it for you. Okay. 12 more kilometers. I straightened my back as Yotsuko gazed off in the direction the bus was headed, and proceeded to steal a side glance at her face. She didn't look like she was going to take the papers back, even if I refused. I decided to stop staring at her face and tried flipping through the pages. Immediately, my eyes noticed a very nostalgic formula. E equal mc square. that's the the quantum formula that Isaac Newton came up with. Back in the day, I would always sneak into my grandpa's room and read this thesis without permission. There was a considerable amount of blank, worn-out spots, but surprisingly, I was able to read it just fine. Yotsuko must have struggled to keep studying science so she could succeed my grandpa after she moved. Though we were far away from one another, I had still heard about all of her accomplishments up where I lived. She even got selected as the girl's representative for the Math Olympics. Plus, yeah, I can tell that she's a mathematician, yeah, with the exact figures, the numbers that she said just now. I also heard that she made it to the top of her class in Asanaga Science Academia, the academy my grandpa established. I think he knew all about it. I guess I think probably one reason I could think of why this guy doesn't want to follow in his grandpa's footsteps, because maybe like he couldn't surpass his grandpa, so he doesn't want to live in his shadow, something like that. Maybe that's probably another reason I could think up of. I think I didn't read that. I think he knew about it. I really think he saw the true potential of Yotsuko's intelligence. What about you though? Even when we were learning our ABCs. So that's why I was sure the package was meant for Yotsuko and not me. But, come on now. 2 plane tickets. It can't be just for Yotsuko, it's also for you. Okay, alright, I'll get ready, yeah. Sure, got it. I escaped to music as a way of opposing him for forcing me science onto me. But I somehow ended up having my grandpa's thesis lying right on top of my lap. We headed to Cambridge campus, which you could very well call the very center of the entire scientific world. After being told how to live my life by other people, I now enjoyed a lonely journey, completely isolated from everyone. Once I finally met with him, I was planning on conveying my intentions to him as clear as possible, to tell him I was quitting science once and for all. But just when you thought you would do that...
Asanaga-kun.
Yes? I immediately followed after Yotsuko, who got off the bus with a suitcase in her hand.